Hi crocheters of the world, here I am in front of you with lots of yarns that I really am so very happy to show you. I'm very excited to show you and to present it to you, and of course I hope you enjoy this kind of tutorial of videos, the reviews. I hope I give you, I don't know, advices, good advices for the yarns, because it's not, as I always say, it's not very easy to find the perfect yarn for your project to be. So let's see. First of all, I was very curious to try the chenille yarn. I think this is the pronunciation, I'm not very sure. So I have never worked before with the chenille yarn. Oh yes, that's it. And now I was very curious because I found this in so many beautiful colors. You have the link, of course. You can find all of these yarns into my shop, and you have the link of all of them below. So the chenille yarn, there is DK, so medium weight yarn, and this is the Aran yarn, but I choose the Aran yarn because the colors are so beautiful. It's so difficult to choose from that variety. I choose two colors. These are the colors that I choose, and I just want to work something. Of course it will be a cardigan or a blouse or something like this. Now with just one pack there are 400 grams, but you cannot work a cardigan even if you are a small size, because it's kind of yarn eater, let's say. Now first of all I want to show you the swatch that I worked with the double crochet. It's the kind of double crochet that I have the video tutorial on. It's not the normal double crochet, I don't know why, but I just don't remember the name of it. It's something with fish, I don't remember. But this is the swatch that I worked with. Now what I want to say, it is perfect to work with 5mm hook, with 6mm hook, 5.5 to 6mm hook. Yes, it is nice and large, but it's so soft and so light. So it's not like the wool, or I don't know, maybe alpaca, or any kind of maybe cotton that gives a heavy texture to our crochet things. It's so soft and so light, so you can just crochet a pullover with it and it would be so soft and light. And you can crochet it very quickly, because as I said, you can crochet it with 6mm hook, so just the work grows up so fast. Okay, now this is the swatch that I work with the crochet hook, and of course I wanted to try it with the so to knit in stockinette stitch. Obvious, you don't need any kind of pattern stitch, complicated pattern stitch. And yes, it's thinner than the crochet swatch, and this is actually normal, but so you can knit it too. Actually it's just lovely, but you can also crochet it. This is the idea, there's no necessary for this yarn only to knit. Okay, so you can also crochet it. And these two colors are so beautiful, but just go and take a look, and you will see with your eyes. There are so many beautiful colors that for me was so very difficult to choose only two, but okay, that's it. Now another yarn that I really wanted to try, because I have never worked with, is the Eyelash yarn. Don't crochet it, at least from my point of view. You can crochet it, but what can I say, it's sorry, it's so difficult to crochet it. So it's much more easier to knit it. And you just knit. You just don't need to purl. Go ahead and knit, and you can work any kind of thing you want to do. A scarf, a blouse, I don't know. It's it's very interesting, I can say, or a gilet. It's very, very interesting. For me, it's so silky, so soft, so strange, so nice. For me, it's new, believe me. And now, if you have already worked with this kind of yarn, eyelash yarn, just tell me your opinion, please, here in the comments below. Please, I need to know your experience. I just want to know how it is. I don't know, it's so strange. I don't know when you wash it will be the same. I really don't know. I will wash this watch, so I just want to know how it will look after this. But the rest, it's really beautiful. And even this yarn comes in so many lovely colors. I choose this one because I just love it. It's one of my favorite colors, so you can just give it a try. It's nice, it's funny, yes. Now I am about here to present you 3 yarns from a series, I can say, of yarns that I highly recommend you for crochet. So once all of them are in sale, and they have a lovely, beautifully prices, and this is very important. Second, they have lovely, beautifully combination, yarn combination, fiber combination. Most of them are natural fiber, and as you already know, for me, natural fiber is very important because acrylic, it's oil. Sorry, but that's it. It sounds bad, maybe, but it's the truth. And maybe no one says this, but I just want to say to you this thing. So I won't work anymore, because I worked in the past until I just stay a little bit and think about this fiber, acrylic fiber. And I won't work anymore with 100% acrylic yarn. It's something that, I don't know, I don't want it on my skin. I just don't. If you want it, you can just put it. Okay, so this is my opinion. So I prefer natural fibers because are very, very nice and gentle with the skin, with our skins, of course. And for my, I don't know, healthy. So the first one, let us begin with this series of 3 yarns that I highly recommend you, is Breeze Alpaca. This color there is no anymore available, but there are other colors, 4 colors actually, and the price is so very, very good. Now it's 20% alpaca, 40% merino, 10% mohair, and only 30% acrylic yarn. It's so soft and thin and light and perfect to crochet. Because you know, I don't know, if you are a knitter and a crocheter too, as I am, you, I'm sure, can notice the difference between a swatch that is stockinette stitch knitted and a swatch that is double crochet or half double crochet crocheted. So if you use exactly the same yarn, you will notice that the knitted sample is soft, is thinner. This is the idea, thinner than the crochet sample. And that's why to crochet blouses and cardigans and apparels, it's very important to choose thin yarn, because we don't want a heavy thing on us. It's ugly. It's so ugly. Yes, it's easier to work with 6mm hook, but if you work wool with 6mm hooks or 5mm hook for a crochet cardigan, you will end up with something very, I don't know, heavy, and it's not the effect that I'm searching for, maybe. It's my opinion. Okay, so I like the fine things. This is the idea. Okay, so this one, that's why I highly recommend you. This is the first of the series. Now, the second is the Wool Cord Sport. This is a color that is indigo. I don't know the name it in English. I really don't know. But it's such a beautiful, lovely color. And it is 50% wool, 50% acrylic, and it's so very nice and soft and thin and perfect to be worked with all of these from my series that I recommended to you are to be worked with 3 to 3.5mm hook. This one even with 4mm hook you can just try. Okay, so this is the second, and the third it's this one, which is alpaca, Peru alpaca light, and it's 25% alpaca, 50% merino wool, and only 25% acrylic. I really highly recommend you these three types of yarn for crochet, to crochet blouses, to crochet cardigans, to crochet shawls, what else, scarves, and of course even blankets if you want to. But this is my opinion, okay? Of course you can work with any kind of yarn. This is only my opinion. Maybe you agree with, maybe you don't agree with, but just tell me. Actually, I really want to know your opinion. Just tell me if you agree with me, if you think when you work with larger yarn, so DK or 4mm hook or 5mm hook yarn, I don't know, the texture is so heavy. This is what, from my experience, my crochet experience, this is what I think. Now, I'm working here on a Jasmine stitch pullover, and this will be only the written instruction available for free for my shop customers, for the shop customers. I'm working on the sleeve here. It's so beautiful, and it is worked with actually this one with alpaca, Peru alpaca light, and I must say I used 150 grams only. Believe me, it's extraordinary. So it's just fantastic. The yarn is beautiful. The stitch is just lovely. So you have the tutorial. The last tutorial is actually on the Jasmine stitch because I'm a little bit obsessed with it. I just adore this stitch and I love it. It's so soft and light and perfect. Now I'm working on two projects with the Madonna yarn, which is a beautiful yarn, and the first it's I was inspired actually by the square, the hue square that I put from the granny square, you know, that one with the front post long double crochet or elongated double crochet or triple crochet. Maybe better with triple crochet. Actually here I'm working with the triple crochet, and this won't be a blanket, even if it's just perfect for a blanket too. This will be a poncho. So beautiful colors, beautiful texture, so soft, so nice, so perfect. And what can I say about this this pattern? It's that you cannot stop. You can just, I don't know, go ahead and go ahead and go ahead because you like it. This is my sensation, believe me. Have you tried it? It's like this. It's something like, oh my gosh, I have to go ahead and to work it because it's so beautiful. Now, with the same pattern, I began, and yarn, I began a very, 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 very beautiful pullover. This will be for 5 to 7 years old, boy or girl, obvious. And in the tutorial, I'm working on the tutorial on this. In the tutorial, actually, I explain you how to alter it in a larger sizes, like for 8 to 11 maybe years old. Okay, so you will have it in these measures, and it's so, isn't it? I don't know, I just found it beautiful and just perfect for a teenager or boy or girl pullover. Yes, that's it. So I just have one more thing, two actually yarns to show you, and these 2 yarns are perfect for Christmas. Ta-da! This is the first. It's viscose. It's just perfect for us if you want to make something fancy and nice for the New Year night. It's just lovely. And I also have this Christmas red, I can say. And these two, I will combine them in some of my projects for Christmas for this year, and 2 of them will be, I hope so, a runner one, and another one a how can I call it, something round and nice to put in the middle, in the center, so to create the center of the Christmas table. One is viscose, one is cotton. It's Almina cotton. You have them below, so you have the link below of all of the yarns that I presented you in this tutorial. Okay, so that's it. I don't want to make it any longer. I hope you enjoy this kind of tutorials. Yes, maybe they are tutorials too, because I am trying to teach you from my experience about the yarns, and actually from my passion, because I just adore yarns, I just adore fibers, and yes. This is my leaf blouse with my arrow scarf, and I think they create a beautiful outfit. What do you think about it? You can have the written instruction for the leaf blouse if you buy the yarn from our shop, Magicogomitolo. So if you want to have the written instruction, the written pattern for this beauty, you can have it. It's I don't know, it's one of my designs, obvious, but it's one of my favorite designs. I don't know, I just love it. It's fancy, it's chic, but it's casual. It's something like this, and I think with the scarf, it just perfect together. I actually use the same yarn, the K Cotton Fine, and they are great together, don't you think? So now I just want to wish you a very, very lovely, beautiful, and full of love weekend. And full of creativity, because we just have to be creative in not only in crochet but even in our lives, and full of love and full of joy, and see you next week with other tutorials. Bye.